Hey, what it do? What it do? Ha ha! This your boy AJ of the Deep Thought. I'm back at it again, once again. Ha ha! Yes, sir. How y'all doing tonight, man? I'm back at it again, man, with a brand new live. Yes, sir. So we finna go on get this shit started. I ain't finna waste no time with it, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go on get it, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on. If you join the live, make sure you hit the like button, man. Make sure y'all run the likes up on the live. And if you want to join the Deep Thought, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button. That's how you support us. You get what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. Let's get this shit started tonight. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. How y'all feeling tonight? How y'all feeling tonight, man? We finna talk about this whole Boosie re-indictment situation real. We ain't finna waste no time, man. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, we finna go and get this shit started, man. Yeah, make sure y'all join the live, man. Make sure y'all join the live. Yes, sir. How y'all doing tonight, man? I'm back at it again with a brand new live, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Welcome to the Deep Thought Live. So, as you can see, Boosie has just got re-indicted by the feds again. Right after beating his federal gun case not too long ago. So, it had been reported that Boosie has been arrested again by the feds after being re-indicted for the same gun charge that he had just beat in federal court. I don't even think it's been a week, maybe a few days. I'm not even sure, but it literally has not been that long. Like, Boosie literally beat his Fed case, and now he gets hit with another indictment for the same charge. A lot of people have been questioning and speculating this ever since Boosie had got hit with the first indictment, and people wonder why he didn't go to jail. A lot of people said he snitched and all this stuff, but you know, whatever to be true or not, we don't know. But still, Boosie has got re-indicted by the feds again for gun charges. So we finna check out this video, man. Shout out to the brother Big Chap, you know what I'm saying, a Big Chap TV. He most definitely, you know what I'm saying, he spoke on the Boosie situation real quick, man. He broke it down. So I just wanted to check that video out. And we're gonna check out Boosie response. Boosie actually responded on social media, finding out he got re-indicted by the feds. So we finna go and get into it. As y'all know, everything that I do and use is under the act of for you. So let's get into it, man.
Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. Boost it. Guess when it rains, it pours, man. And in the midst of an individual being blessed, you got to be humble taking that blessing. Now, if you don't know, I did a video a couple weeks ago and Boosie was taking off his ankle monitor, letting it be known that he beat the feds, again, beat the charges again, threw the ankle monitor in the pool. He jumped in the pool after. I think he was having a pool party at the time. And I was speaking on, I said, Boosie should have did that another way. You feel me? And later on, when he left the court to get it finalized, he cried and did things. Then I was saluting that because people need to see the real emotions, not just the highlight of these artists. And Boosie usually show real emotion through his music, but he need to do it more when it comes to social media because he got a core fan base like that. They connect with him. Now, that's neither
Facts.
here nor there. Now, Boosie had the gun charges, right? They say, hey, man, you free on them things. In the midst of what I'm saying, him jumping in the pool, cutting the monitor off, crying, saying that, you know what I'm saying, God have blessed him to come up off
Facts.
some more charges, saying that he had been through a lot, all these different things. People was up under my comments saying that, hey, look like you're hating on Boosie when you're saying what you're saying about him jumping in the pool with the ankle monitor, cutting it off. Because I know the feds looking, I know the Most High watching how you react to things. You feel me? Will predict the future on what you got coming, fam. Did you learn
Facts.
something from it or not? Now, they done recharged Boosie, family, with the same charges that he had, the
Mm-hmm.
feds. Matter of fact, they have added on more charges to that. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
One might say, how could they do that? Why did they do that? Boosie um, was even responding because he was on vacation when he found out what was going on. He
Right.
was saying like, why the judge didn't do this from the jump.
Right. Like I said, Boosie actually responded. We gonna watch that video after this video. Boosie found he literally found out while on vacation with his children that he got re-indicted again.
You
That's
know, why they
crazy.
waiting now to do this, and they could have did whatever they had to do the first time. When Boosie reacted the way he did, telling y'all, and the folks still monitor your social media even though the ankle monitor ain't on, especially when it come to Boosie because they really want Boosie gone. Just go to show that you need to hear Big Chap TV and move careful if you want to be out here for your family, if you want to continue to
Facts.
get your show money, whatever the case might be, just live in general. Because that
Big
reaction
facts.
to that rubbed the judge and them wrong. Anytime
Uh-huh.
you with the feds and you come, I done beat the feds. I did. That's the first thing that you saying. You got to come up out them gates smooth, fam. You got to
Right.
get released smooth.
Exactly. And the way I feel is after you done did something like beat the feds, you gotta stay low. You gotta stay low. You gotta be low key. You can't be flashy. You can't say nothing crazy. You have to be low key. Yeah, you can be happy. You can congratulate. You know what I'm saying? You can celebrate a little bit, but you still gotta be low key. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to social media after you done did something like beat the feds, because the feds were trying to hide Boosie. They was literally trying to hide him, and he beat them. You know what I'm saying? Which is why a lot of people would speculate whether or not if Boosie so-called snitched to get himself out that jam. You feel me? But my thing is, if he snitched, why in the world did the feds re-indict him? Don't you think if someone's snitching, they not finna do this? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You make it talk about that 6 months later. But when you a big artist, because that when it come to Boosie, you got to understand. When you do something on your social media, it travels. People are screen recording it. So not only do it see the people that you think it see, man, it see judges, lawyers, and everything, because you is a famous artist. So when it roll across these people and they see that you reacting like this, like he have beat us and we have gave you a chance, okay then, buddy, we gonna show you something. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the situation that happened with Boosie Badass. Sad to say. Now, on the other hand, when it comes to his lawyers, he got a good legal team. It's things I know that they trying to do and gonna do to help Boosie out. But it's only so many times that a lawyer can do anything, a doctor can do anything. You feel me? Because Boosie was even saying when it come to God, you know, he was thankful for beating these charges. He was crying. I felt him, fam. Because y'all might think it's a game, but it hit different. You know, when you got kids that you really love and you got a
Right.
business that you run and you be Boosie getting 2, 3 shows every weekend. Imagine getting caught, all that gonna slow up. He building stuff out of his property. All this more important than approval boosted from other people, what you got going with your family. That'll hurt you
Big
in the long
facts.
run. The same situation like you just had in Little Rock. People were looking, I'm telling, Hey man, Boosie don't shouldn't have been moving like that. Been shot in Dallas. You done got away with plenty of things. The Most High would take his hand up off you, man. It'll be a sad day. Is it a good thing that Boosie? Is it Boosie? Do Boosie need to get incarcerated maybe to save his life? Is he moving too fast? Maybe he need a little pain to get to the blessing because that's what it called. And he been blessed with everything else, but the only thing these folks know that will hold Boosie down in this world is jail and hell. And they'll get to the point to where they don't care which one catch you, fam.
Facts.
Because it seemed to me that every time that Boosie move around, I don't care what state Boosie in, the police pull him over.
Yep.
We see Boosie going live all the time. That is a great indicator that the people is trying to get you gone. It's bigger than what you even think.
Exactly. Which is why I feel like Boosie has been moving wrong this whole time in my eyes. Which is why I asked the question in my thumbnail: is Vlad the reason why Boosie got re-indicted? Now, it might sound crazy to the average person that's on this live, but to the people who've been watching my content since I started, they know and understand why I asked that question, because we all know Boosie and Vlad got a special kind of relationship, some kind of special friendship or whatever. Boosie always doing the interview with Vlad TV. Y'all know who Vlad TV is. Y'all know what's up with him. And everybody know that, no doubt in their mind, everybody know that Vlad is a goddamn culture vulture. We all know this. We just gonna keep it real. That's what it is. That's what he is. And every time somebody do an interview with him, they always get caught up, no matter who it is. Somebody get caught up after doing an interview with Vlad. I'm saying that to say this. Has Boosie finally got caught up with doing the interviews with Vlad TV? Did them interviews finally caught up with him? I'm saying that because correct me if I'm wrong, I think he did some Vlad interviews right after his Fed case, right after he beat the Fed case, before he went to vacation and all that type of stuff. And there's a lot of people saying that that interview with Vlad might be the reason why they done re-indicted him. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's all speculation. We don't know for sure, but I wouldn't pass it. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't question it. I wouldn't question it. I really pay more close attention to it. But let's get back to the video though.
So you got to move totally different, Boosie, if you beat these charges. Y'all dudes been in the game 20, 25 years, fam. Half of them 30. You feel me? Like that is a long time to be getting money out the hip hop game. It's other avenues to do in life to invest one money in, because your kids not just gonna dwell who the Tudor Row and his other daughter, they rapping, but it's not all the rapping run out. You feel what I'm saying? And I understand
Facts.
Boosie is the thing that he is doing, buying up land. That's what's up. Real estate and properties, doing different things, get into films. You know, Boosie do his thing independent. When he got a following so hard to where he dropped independent movies, everything be independent Boosie. What I'm trying to say, if them folks rip that away from you, like they doing Diddy, it's gonna be 20 times as hard on you, Boosie, because your money ain't as long as Diddy.
Facts.
You actually can get blackballed being independent. And the way that, and that's the thing with Boosie, he's saying like, I can't be blackballed. I'm independent. I ain't signed to no label. You can be blackballed being independent, and how they blackball it is a new slavery. They will lock you up.
Facts.
Because if you go do 10, 12 years like BG did and come back out, it is going to be totally different. At your
Facts.
age of the 50, I mean, time's going to be unchanged for real. Let's
Exactly.
not have that happen, fam, because people look at you like a park in the South.
Yep.
You special to us, homie. The music that you raised us on. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it was the greatest music ever, but you used to speak from the soul. You used to talk to us. A lot of your situations we were going through. You feel what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And your fans, your family, your kids, everybody would hate to see something happen to Boosie, all because he being arrogant, approval seeking with other people other than the people you need to get the approval from. And what I mean by that is on social media, you put everything on social media, and a lot of things just meant to be off of that, fam. But make sure you hit that like button and
Facts. Shout out to the brother Big Chap of Big Chap TV for that video, man. But yeah, I agree. Like, Boosie gonna have to start moving different. He gonna have to really start moving different. Like, you already know they don't like you. They've been trying to get you since they locked you up for the murder charges back then, and you was able to beat that. So Boosie gotta understand he gotta move different. You gotta be low key. You can't get caught slipping with the feds. Cause once they feel like they can finally get you, they gonna get you. And then what? You ain't gonna be able to beat them forever. You know, eventually you're gonna get caught slipping. And that's what Boosie need to understand. He best well get caught slipping. Then what? He gonna be in prison for the remainder of his life. Like Boosie, you already in your what, mid 40s, about to be early 50s, close to it. You gotta move different. You gotta move different. So let's check out the response to Boosie finding out he got re-indicted by the feds again while being on vacation. Shout out to Mag TV, man. Shout out to them. Adult channel, been around for a minute, man. Shout out to Mag TV for this actual Boosie clip video. This video is during when Boosie was on vacation. I think he was in Florida somewhere, and he found out he got indicted by the feds again. So let's check this video out.
During his vacation with family.
That's how my day starting off. Not how it's gonna end, though. Devil is a lie. Feel good when you ain't got nothing on you. Car smell good. New car.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
You need really put up here, dog. Water, man. Layla. Hold on. Layla. Is it dead? What you doing?
Nothing.
We got a cabana over here if you want to jump in the water.
Where? Your dad right here.
Look, let's see dad over there. Bring your life jacket, you can jump off the thing in the water.
Right there. I don't want to. I don't want to. It looks scary.
You see him?
Am I gonna go underwater?
Now you got a life jacket on. You ready?
Let me see. Fine. I'm only gonna do it if you give me a toy.
I'm sure he gonna get you a toy. Come on. I'll make sure. Come on, lady.
Now
Let me
to make
pass.
a
You
noise.
on the way.
It ain't really showing
You on the way.
responded to the video. Fast forward some.
Hold on. Let's find one you can see. I don't know. That might be too small.
Here it is right here. I guess this is him responding to the actual. If y'all can see that, I don't know if I can read all of it. It says I'm on vacation with my family. My lawyer called me and said this federal prosecutor MW has indicted me again on the same charge and added a charge that I was drug attack around. An attack around a firearm, SMH. Why you didn't charge me with that the first time? The judge has ruled at this point you making this a circus. This has to be unconstitutional. This shows how far these devils will go to try and stop a successful black man with a voice. This man has a serious vendetta, hate against me. He wants to be a character in a movie. He just doesn't respect the courts. He racist and has no respect for the courts. If I wasn't Boosie, this would not be happening to me. This same man looked at me, said, wipe me down. My first court appearance. LOL, he's obsessed. I never seen nothing like this in my damn life. 30 of us on vacation, and I get the news. He put his hardest battle on the strongest soldiers. God got me. This man doesn't respect the law. Tell the president, pardon this BS. Justice for Boosie. Now that's what Boosie had said in the Instagram post, I think. But the fact still remains, Boosie gonna have to move different. He gonna have to start moving different. If he don't, Boosie gonna eventually get locked up for good, and he ain't gonna come out. I'm just being honest. I'm just saying what's real. I'm not just saying how I feel. Because now it's getting to the point where Boosie is not going to be able to move how he think he was able to move at first. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen that way. You know what I'm saying? Boosie gonna have to move a little bit different. He can't do what he was doing at first. Otherwise, they're gonna lock him up for good. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel about it. They're gonna mess around and lock him up for good. And another thing about this whole situation, Boosie gonna have to stop doing interviews with Vlad. Let me say that shit again to the people in the back. And for everyone that done joined the live, make sure y'all run the lights up, man. Make sure y'all run them lights up in the live. Make sure y'all run the page, the deep thought. Make sure y'all run that shit up. But yeah, I'm gonna say this again for the people in the back. He gonna have to stop doing interviews with Vlad TV. He gonna have to stop doing videos with Vlad. That's gonna have to happen. I know it ain't gonna happen, but he gonna have to stop doing that. He gonna have to stop making videos with Vlad, because I feel like Vlad is one of the main reasons why the feds is not getting off his back. Like, I'm gonna just be real. I'm gonna just keep it real. I feel like the feds is probably one of the main reasons why he can't get he can't get him off his back. They everywhere, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Boosie gonna have to realize that. Like, you gonna have to stop doing videos with Vlad. You got to stop doing interviews. You're gonna have to stop. You just gonna have to stop, bro. You just gonna have. You say you independent, right? You your own independent man. You do everything on your own, self-made. Man, you have your own. You can have your own production company and just do your own interviews at your own house, having someone else that you vouch for, rather than constantly doing interviews with Vlad. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna have to be the first thing you do. But what do I know? So we're gonna check out the summary of this whole Boosie situation. What's his name? 1090 Jake, I believe, on the Inner Senses YouTube channel. He did like a quick summary about the whole Boosie shit. So we just gonna check that out real quick before I get up off this junk. We're gonna check this out. I think he got all the full information as of now as far as the whole Boosie situation goes. And y'all know who 1090 Jake is. He, used to fuck with Adam 22. So let's get back to this video.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake. No rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. For this video, we're going to be speaking on Boosie again because yesterday I dropped a video on Boosie beating the feds, like literally beating the feds. Case dismissed, thrown out, whatever. He's good. He goes down to Orlando, Universal Studios, 30 family members with him, flew the whole fam out. And then boom, we get the news that Boosie has been re-indicted. On July 24th, 2024, Boosie took to Instagram with his family at Orlando's Volcano Bay. This celebration vacation would come after his federal gun case was dismissed, but the feds just had to fuck it all up. Boosie would take to Twitter stating, "I'm on vacation with my family. My lawyer called me and said this federal prosecutor, M. Wheat, has indicted me again on the same charge and added a charge that I was a drug addict around a firearm. Shake my head. Why you didn't charge me with that the first time? The judges ruled at this point you're making this a circus. This has to be unconstitutional. This shows how far these devils will go to try and stop a successful black man with a voice. This man has a serious vendetta of hate against me. He wants to be a character in a movie. He just doesn't respect the courts. He's racist and has no respect for the courts. If I wasn't Boosie, this would not be happening to me. This same man looked at me and said, write me down on my first court appearance, LOL. He's obsessed. I've never seen nothing like this in my damn life. 30 of us on vacation, and I get this news. He put the hardest battles on his strongest soldiers. God got me. This man doesn't respect the law. Tell the president, pardon this bullshit. Justice for Boosie." Now this is devastating. News literally broke how Boosie was the first rapper and second person to have felony gun charges dismissed following USA vs. Duarte, where it was ruled unconstitutional to ban nonviolent felons from possessing firearms. This was hope to the more than 19 million felons in the US that actual reform may be coming. Because it isn't just about changing your own actions. You could become the greatest man or woman after prison and still be held back by felony convictions, preventing you from voting, renting, working, and obviously the right to arm and defend yourself.
Thanks.
A felony is a lifelong scar that now former President Trump wears, like many of us, and this may be the start of a new beginning. So how the fuck were the feds able to re-indict Boosie after the charges were already dismissed? On July 16th,
Okay, Fred, time to find our perfect apartment on Zillow.
My bad
Don't
for the
worry,
commercial.
things
Let's
will be
get
good.
back into this. Wait.
Nice.
2024, Boosie could be seen smiling on Vlad TV only 4 days after.
And see, this is what I'm talking about. You did an interview with Vlad, 4 days after your federal case? That's what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Stuff like that is the reason why I'm telling you, Boosie, Boosie don't know. He really don't know.
After having his gun case dismissed. Over the next 3 days, more clips would drop, one of which Boosie and Vlad would address and laugh off the snitch allegations the internet tried to put on Boosie regarding his case. Not only did Boosie not have a co-defendant, he had a hired armed security guard whose sole purpose was to provide security with a gun. So I don't understand how Boosie telling the police that he didn't have any guns, but his security did, was snitching. Especially when Boosie hired the motherfucker because he legally has guns and does security. But the internet remains undefeated, and when Boosie's case was dismissed, they had no other explanation as to how he could have pulled it off except snitching. Well, here's the plot twist. On July 19th, the same day the video came out, federal prosecutors filed a new indictment charging Boosie again with being a felon in possession of a firearm for the same Glock 19 that he had dismissed, on top of a new charge for being an unlawful user or addict in possession of a firearm. The feds are now alleging that Boosie is an addict, as defined in Title 21 United States Code Section 802, which states, The term addict means any individual who habitually uses any narcotic drug so as to endanger the public morals, health, safety, or welfare, or who is so far addicted to the use of narcotic drugs as to have lost the power of self-control with reference to his addiction. So how the fuck does that apply to Boosie? Looking at his arrest, Boosie could be seen in screenshots recovered by San Diego police smoking a suspected marijuana joint. When the vehicle Boosie was riding and was pulled over, officers located a suspected marijuana joint in the center console of the vehicle. Being that this was in California, no one was charged with the joint, and it's unclear if the joint was even confiscated. It's also unclear how it's assumed to be Boosie's when 3 people were in the vehicle and Boosie was in the rear passenger seat, while the center console is typically used by the driver. United States Prosecutor Michael Gary Wheat is now alleging Boosie is addicted to controlled substances and was using controlled substances while possessing the Glock 19.
Hell no.
Federally, marijuana is still a Schedule 1.
Hell no. This shit crazy. And he in California. Hell no, that's crazy. That shit crazy.
Controlled substance, along with heroin and meth. So instead of clarifying Boosie allegedly smoked weed in the legalist state to smoke it,
Right.
California,
Right.
Mr. Wheat would use his 30-plus years experience as a federal attorney to make it sound as if Boosie was riding around with a Glock smoking meth. Now, I'm interested in viewing how the feds will allege Boosie endangers public morals, health, safety, or welfare by smoking weed. Or how Boosie is so far addicted he's lost the power of self-control, because that's the definition of an addict the feds are using, so that's essentially what they'll have to prove. Even looking at Boosie's criminal history, he was sentenced to 8 years for possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute, meaning he was selling, not using.
Right.
He'd also be convicted of bringing drugs into prison after being caught trying to smuggle codeine. Now, it's well known that anyone caught with drugs requests rehab and will claim to be a user rather than a dealer because
Right.
the punishment is less severe. But Boosie's criminal history clearly implies that he was in it for the money and not the high. So what about double jeopardy? Double jeopardy prohibits anyone from being prosecuted twice for the same crime. But apparently, it doesn't apply until the jury has been sworn in and trial starts. The feds have a 98% conviction rate because almost every case ends in a plea deal before trial, and because Boosie's case never made it that far, the feds are apparently able to not only charge him again, but add on another crime. It's a dirty game. Prosecutors have requested Boosie turn himself in by noon on Wednesday the 24th, or they'd send U.S. Marshals after him. Imagine flying 30 members of your family down to Universal in Orlando to celebrate your freedom. And while at the theme park, you get a call that you've been re-indicted and have to turn yourself into the feds immediately. Boosie's lawyer would file a motion to recall the warrant, which was granted, leaving Boosie with a court date on August 2nd. It's very possible they attempt to take him back into custody, forcing him to pay another 6-figure bond. And it's likely this case will take another 6 months plus to come to a conclusion. We'll just have to wait and see if Boosie is able to win his second fight against the feds. Now,
I want to say this before I end this live, man. I don't know how this case gonna go. I don't know how they're gonna do it. But I know for a fact they're gonna try everything in their power to shut Boosie down. That I do know. If I don't know nothing else, I know that. I know for a fact they're gonna do everything in their power to shut Boosie down. They've been trying to get him for the longest. They've been trying to get Boosie for the longest time, and they ain't been able to. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they caught Boosie with his pants down right after he done already beat the first federal case. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how this shit going to play out, but we just going to have to wait and see. Let's get back into it.
This has got to be one of the most bullshit moments in hip-hop. You have the first rapper to win a Fed case based off of USA versus Duarte, where they're saying, yeah, he's a felon, but he's not violent. It's unconstitutional to ban him from firearms. And then you got this federal prosecutor who's been at this for 30 years that says, okay, well, we're going to re-indict him for the same gun that just got dismissed. And now we're going to add on that he's an addict because drugs and guns don't mix. So even if it's unconstitutional that he can't be around guns just for being a felon, well, we're going to portray him to be a fucking junkie. And that way we can make this stick. But I don't understand how that works, because clearly using marijuana doesn't affect any of the things that they say in the definition of being an addict. And obviously, Boosie is very much in control. He has self-control. He's a successful rap legend who's constantly traveling for the purpose of business, collabing, performing, whatever. I haven't seen too many drug addicts at Universal fucking Studios.
Big
if
facts.
you see a crackhead in the lazy river, 9 times out of 9, the ass gonna float off and die. You just don't see these type of things. So I don't understand how they're gonna be able to, oh yeah, look, he's a junkie, he's this, he's that. I just don't see it. And the fucked up thing about it, bro, is if Boosie didn't have $100,000 for a bond, he would have still been in the feds, locked up that whole entire time that he was out on bond with an ankle monitor. If he didn't have the money to afford Megan Blanco and whatever other lawyers he's got, he probably would have got fucked over on that first Fed case. That's the thing about having money. There are people that are only in prison because they did not have the funds to defend themselves. And the feds and the government, the state, they all know when you're dealing with a motherfucker that's got money, you got to bleed them dry.
Yep.
How do you do that? You make them fight and pay for a case over time in which they're unable to work.
Yep.
Look at YNW Melly. How long has he been locked up? Y'all think he still got the bread to keep this shit going? They're bleeding them dry. I don't see how this shit is legal. I think this is fucking ridiculous. Even if I didn't know Boosie or who Boosie was or whatever.
I got some. I have strong feelings about 1090J, but this is not what this live is about. It's about Boosie. But shout out to him. Shout out to his channel. You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his channel. He broke that whole thing down. But yeah, before I get off live, I just wanted to say this here. Excuse me. I wanted to say this here. I feel like Boosie is in between a rock and a hard place right now. Boosie is at a place where he got the money right now to fight the feds. But the question is not if when, it's how long. Because you don't know how long this shit is going to be lingering. You don't know how long this is going to last. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like at this point, the feds is just fucking with Boosie so they can get their point across to him, to let him know that we can do what we want to do to you no matter what. Because anybody who has been caught up in the feds knows how they play. They play dirty. They play dirty. They don't care. You don't have no freedom when it comes to them. They don't give a damn about your freedom. Your freedom to them does not matter. So it's like, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like as if Boosie has got himself caught up in a way where it's going to be very, very hard for him to get out of. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be very hard for him to get out of it. Like, Boosie going to have to move different. And again, Boosie do get out of this smooth, it'll be great. Boosie going to have to move different. He going to have to be low-key. He going to have to stop doing interviews with Vlad TV. I'm going to keep saying that. I can't stress that enough. He going to have to stop doing interviews with Vlad. He going to have to, I'm telling you. Because I feel like he's one of the main reasons why Boosie is constantly getting caught up. I'm not saying he's the only reason. I'm just saying I feel like he's one of the reasons. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. That's just how I feel. But but in all seriousness, I feel like Boosie need to move different, man. He need to be a little bit more low key. Like after beating that first Fed case, Boosie should have started moving different. He should have been slow, you know? Like for real. Like when the feds let you out of prison, man, when you get a second chance at life, another second chance of freedom, that's your duty to stay the hell out the light. You got to stay the hell away from the spotlight. I know it's hard because you're a known rapper, but you still gonna have to shun your way from the light a little bit, so them people won't be knowing what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Your name constantly get brought up. You gonna keep making ways for them to get at you again. Like that's just common sense, because they see what you doing. They see how you moving out here. They know you can pay for your own shit. That's why they constantly messing with you. They constantly effing with you. So they can, just like old boy said, they can bleed you dry. They play dirty. The feds play dirty. They don't care. If they can't lock you up, they're going to try to break you. They're going to try to break you. You feel what I'm saying? They're just real talk. So Boosie going to have to move different. That's just how I feel. Boosie going to have to move different. He going to have to get himself together. Like I said, he beat it this time around. He going to have to move different. His name don't need to get mentioned in nothing. His name don't need to get brought up in nothing. He just need to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So yeah, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on. This your boy AJ. Shout out to the brother Big Chap TV. Shout out to the Innocentist YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? That's 1090 Jake's channel. Shout out to them people for today for using their videos. As you know, man, if you want to join the Deep Thought, all you got to do is to hit the like and subscribe button, man. That's all you got to do to support the channel. Also, I got more live videos coming. I got more regular videos coming. I haven't dropped a regular video in a minute, so I am going to drop a regular video real soon, man. It's coming very, very soon. I promise. I'm just trying to grow this channel, man. We're on the road to 1K right now. We're on the road to 1K trying to build this YouTube channel up. You know, for the ones who support the channel, man, I appreciate y'all. Much love. Much appreciated. I'm finna get ready to get up out of here, man. But before I do, man, if anybody want to join the live, all you got to do is hit the link. I will put the link on here if y'all want to join the live. It's no big deal. If not, it's all good. We finna go and get up out of here, man. I catch y'all in the next live real soon. You know what I got to do. I got to play my song before I do anything. If I don't do nothing else, I got to play my song. I don't know what else I got to do. But yeah, we finna get the hell up out of here, man. Y'all know what's going on. I see y'all in another live video. I will go back live soon. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you coming, man. For sure. That's why it's important, man. After you get yourself out that jam from the feds the first time, you gotta stay away. You gotta move different. You can't. You gotta move different. You can't be doing the same thing you've been doing and think you're gonna get away with it. The Fed's gonna eventually get tired of you and they're gonna lock you down. They're gonna shut you down. Like real talk. They're gonna shut you down and make sure you done for. You know what I'm saying? For folks who from the streets, that's from the struggle, who actually got caught up in the feds, know this. You gotta move different. You can't be doing the same stuff and think you're gonna get away with it. That ain't gonna happen. So I wish the best for Boosie. I hope Boosie can beat this case like he beat the last case. For sure. Much love, much love. There's much love, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wish nothing but the best for Boosie. You know what I'm saying? I wish Boosie, he beat his Boosie beat his case for sure, for sure. But Boosie gonna have to move different. He gonna have to move a little bit more different. He can't be doing the same shit and think he gonna get away with it. He just can't do it. He gonna have to move a little bit different. So yeah, man, we finna get up out of here, man. But before I do, I feel like I got some more things over here. For sure, for sure. Oh yeah, always mind over matter. That's what's up. That's most definitely. That's for sure, for sure. So we just gonna have to figure out what's going on. Like I said, I'm gonna be paying attention to this Boosie case a little bit more than I've been. We're gonna pay a little bit more attention to it for sure, for sure. I got one more video I'm gonna play about this before I leave. I don't want to leave so early. So shout out to the brother Big Ant of Urban Politicians TV. Most love, much accepted. Boosie actually responded on his
A
IG.
prosecution that really dislikes me.
Out.
The first time I went to court, he looked at me and said, "Wipe me down." It's an old gray white man, bro. Like, I ain't even know he knew my song. I couldn't do nothing but I was like, damn, bro. Like, it's personal, man. That's prosecutor misconduct. He looked at me and said, "Wipe me down." It surprised me, bro. It surprised me. I was like, damn. Then the dudes I was in a tank with, I had 2 Mexicans. They saw it. They was off, bro. They was like, man, they was mad, bro. Like, he surprised everybody that day, bro. He was emotional. Just glad that it's over. You know, thank God, thank my attorneys. Yeah. Just ready to go cross seas. I'm gonna take a vacation. This really was a bump in my life, and I done made it over that bump. Now it's time to enjoy my happiness, you know? Yeah. Well, congratulations. Here y'all go.
Going around that he's been recharged, and it sounds like the feds did decide to recharge him because the Ninth Circuit had vacated the Duarte decision.
Right. So the Ninth Circuit, after the dismissal, vacated the Duarte decision. They're going to hear it en banc in September. So I am frankly just shocked by the fact that the government decided to move forward with charges now, just given what's been going on and developing in Second Circuit case law around the country, including in the Ninth Circuit. They recalled the Duarte decision. They depublished it so that the entire Ninth Circuit, the court as a whole, can re-review it. I am not expecting a different decision. And if you look at what decisions are coming down from other circuits around the country, other circuits are in alignment with what the Ninth Circuit found. And I believe that ultimately the Supreme Court will be in alignment when the issue comes before them, probably in the next year or so. But they refiled charges. We will again move for dismissal. There are a couple of other motions that I will be filing in addition to raising the Duarte and Second Amendment challenges. We'll be moving to dismiss on additional grounds in the coming weeks. This is, a case where Mr. Hatch was charged, as you know, initially by the state. We have one dismissal there. Charged then by the feds, second dismissal. And they're going at it again a third time. And one of the things I think that's most shocking about the newer indictments, it all involves identical conduct. So the same.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and just as we thought, Boosie was in the clear. He beat his federal gun charge that he caught last year. Here we go once again. As I told y'all before, And y'all think I just be making stuff up. I'm just some dumb nigga that don't be knowing what he talking about. The prosecutor had it out for him the whole time. Even the way they picked up this case after it was already dropped by the state, I said, oh, they really going for it in this point in time. And then y'all seen what happened as we spoke on that as well. Under the Ninth Circuit opinion, he was able to get it dropped. Now, that is something that just came into play with Stephen Duarte case. You could go look that up online. It's a real thing. He supposed to be good now. When you got that prosecutor, like he said in the beginning right there, this how they gonna come when they really got it out for you, rapping your lyrics to you. And Boosie said that was a video from last year right there. But I had links in the description where you can watch the other part in the beginning right there from Megan Kniff, who's a reporter. She was able to get in contact with Boosie lawyer and have her come on there and explain what was going on, that this is gonna be the third time that they trying to take Boosie down in this situation. You see them coming out the courtroom. He was excited about it. He ain't had to go do no time. Already they went back to Vlad and got to talk about it some more. And who knows, man, the fix was already in. The prosecutors already had their mind made up. Nah, we not letting this nigga get away. But I guarantee you, they done watched all of them Vlad clips and said, oh yeah, we got something coming for you, nigga. And Boosie went to the internet and said this: I'm on vacation with my family.
See what I'm saying? The police ain't watching them damn Vlad interviews. If you think the feds ain't watching them Vlad interviews, you got to be the dumbest person on earth. And that's going to any rapper that's known who do interviews with Vlad. You feel what I'm saying? Especially rappers who was about their life for real. You did what I'm saying? You got to be a fool to think the feds not watching this shit. Come on now. The average black man is a target. Why in the hell would you think a rich black man won't be a target? Real talk. Real talk. Real talk, man. You goddamn right that lawyer about to make more money. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that lawyer finna make some more. Man, that lawyer finna make bank off this whole shit.
Family. My lawyer called me and say this federal prosecutor in Wheat has indicted me again on the same charge and added a charge that I was a drug attack around a firearm, shaking my head. Why you didn't charge me with that the first time? The judge has ruled at this point you making this a circus. This has to be unconstitutional. This shows how far these devils will go to try to stop a successful black man with the voice. This man has a serious vendetta of hate against me. He wants to be a character in a movie. He just doesn't respect the courts. He racist and has no respect for the courts. If I wasn't Boosie, this would not be happening to me. The same man looked at me and said, wipe me down on my first court appearance. LOL, he's obsessed. I've never seen nothing like this in my dang life. 30 of us on vacation and I get the news. He put his hardest battles on his strongest soldiers. God got me. This man doesn't respect the law. Tell the president pardon this BS. Hashtag justice for Boosie. And I told y'all, and I'm going to stand on that once again. Boosie was out working. The gun that was allegedly on him, however y'all want to feel about it, wasn't there to commit a crime, wasn't robbing, wasn't shooting. It wasn't an aggravated assault, pulling the weapon out on nobody, making threats or anything like that.
He just had it on.
Hip-hop is a job. It's something that you pay taxes for to the government. You have the right to protect yourself.
Exactly.
And I stand on that as I was standing on that last summer when the feds picked it up and when everything came out in the details. And I'm standing on it now, bro. Because of the simple time, it's not just Boosie, it's not just rappers and entertainers and celebrities, it's everybody in the world. I don't care if you work at McDonald's, I don't care if you work at Burger King, I don't care if you drive trucks, I don't care any of that. If you have no violent offenses, bro, that means you don't have a history of, you don't have a criminal record of being convicted of a violent crime. We got people with guns out here who are doing all type of crazy weird. I mean, we got somebody that's tried to kill a president, bro. Right. And he can get a gun. All these people can get guns, bro. So if you out here doing legitimate, clean business and you need a gun to protect your family and your loved ones, I feel like that Ninth Circuit opinion should be a real thing. And Boosie should have right to that as well. And I'm just going to stand on that. I don't care when nobody say Boosie should be able to carry a gun. He's doing legitimate business, working. He needs protection, and anybody in America deserves that right in the amendments to be able to protect themselves, especially if you have no non-violent convictions on your record. But Boosie in for a fight. They really trying to take him down. Tell me what y'all think, man. We got
big facts. Shout out to the brother Big Ant of the Urban Politicians TV channel, man. Big facts. They really is. But yeah, I'm finna go on in this live, man. I'm finna go on get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me for a little bit, man. For a little bit of your night. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get up out this hole real quick. I go live another time. I see y'all another time. I'm finna dip up out of here real quick, man. Like I said before, Boosie gonna have to move different. He gonna have to stop doing interviews with Vlad. He just gonna have to move different. Like I don't care what no one thinks. Boosie gonna have to move different for his damn self. Cause if he don't, it's gonna be a damn waste. For real. Damn, this shit crazy. I'm finna go and get up out of here. I ain't finna waste no time. For real. Oh, he had a car show in Albany. Damn. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, man, I'm finna get up out of here. I will see y'all in the next video, in the next live. Real soon. I'm out of here. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what I gotta play. I got theme music every time I get up out of here. So I will see y'all in the next live video. Much love. Peace and one love, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Deep Dog. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all support the channel, man. We trying to get bigger. We on the road to 1K, man. Yeah. I see y'all next time, man. Peace out.
Think they controlling the weather. I think they counting my days. They tell me keep it at home. Feel like I'm trapped in the cage. I'm going live on these niggas cause I can't get on the stage. Joy and pain is the same. This Frankie Beverly Mays. I was listening to Dolphy say young nigga get paid. They shutting down every city. I'm trying to find some new ways. I gotta get more creative. I gotta sharpen my blade. Feel like the brighter I shine, the more they darken my shade. I went from young whippersnapper to DOG in the vid. See my momentum and now they wanna come beef on the net. Fuck if I ruffled your feathers, ho, I don't need your respect. Y'all niggas ain't gon' do nothing, fuck all that beef with a chick. These days I'm fucking with title, got no CDs in the dick. I just keep back in my truck and let back my seat and reflect. The way the police be tripping, I should be sleep with a tick. Rolling the book had me shook when they had they knee on this dick. Feeling like you're falling 60 feet, don't splatter. I think them people talking about me, don't matter. Staring at reflections of a G, don't shatter. All I need is quiet and my peace, no chatter. Feeling like you're falling.
Make sure y'all run the lights up on the live, man. Make sure y'all run the lights up live for sure.
Don't matter.
Make sure y'all run the lights up.
Reflections of a G, don't shatter.
Hey.
All I need is quiet and my feeling killer winter since we fucked the whole summer up. Quarantine dreams got me fiending for the wanderlust. 10 years in a row and ho, I never been a runner up. 15 projects in and still feel like I ain't done enough. Got a nigga prepping for the winter and it's mine too. Slice and true, run the city, but you know it's mine too. My pick up in the blogs and magazines, but they can't find you. Bitch, this be my motherfucking time, can be your time too. Ho. I'm John Moran, nothing but nylon. I'm AJ Brown over the pylon. You pussy niggas need a shoulder you can cry on. You hold the want and you should let this shit. They say they want the trial and error, goes by trial and error then. Man, I'm on some other shit, I usher a new era in. Trying to keep it peaceful, but they wanna take it there again. You niggas lightweight, don't make me throw you in the air again. How you like? Feeling like you're falling 60 feet. feet don't splatter. I think them people talking about me, it don't matter. Staring at reflections of a G, don't shatter. All I need is quiet and my peace, no chatter. Feeling like you're falling 60 feet, don't splatter. I think them people talking about me, it don't matter. Staring at reflections of a G, don't shatter. All I need is quiet and my peace.
I see y'all in the next live, man. Peace and one love.